Oh my God, my God, my God, my God. Welcome to my bed. Let's organize this different. Oofa. Hello, hello. Welcome to this episode of Diosa Podcast. Hello, hello, with a big, sincere smile on my face. If you are watching the video, hello, hello. Welcome to my room, our room. And Tara is here with us. Tara is my Persian cat, my white Persian cat. And she's here. She's been very close to me since yesterday, and I'm grateful for that. This is the birthday episode. It is here. It is here. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am here because it is aligned. I recorded a birthday episode before I turned 30. This is in Spanish, the past version of the podcast. And it was about sharing 30 truths that I remember before turning 30. So that's the first episode, birthday episode. The second birthday episode, when I turned 31, is called Vida. I have a tattoo, Vida, period. And that means life, period. And I was sharing about all the things that changed for me within a year. Second birthday episode. And the third birthday episode is this one. And I have so much to share because this year is very, very different. The context, the behind the scenes, the behind this recording is that before my birthday, I struggled a lot with all kinds of limiting beliefs about my birthday. Because the two last episodes, one I'm sharing about awareness, pure awareness and consciousness. The second episode I'm sharing about all my accomplishments, the year I got divorced and I created so much. I received a lot. I traveled a lot. And this year, I felt at some point bad. What am I going to share if, okay, yes, the awareness, but the accomplishments. Right now, I felt that way. I do not have this external trophies. I do not have this images to post on social media and brag about my year. I felt that way. So obviously, because I was feeling that, I was thinking a lot of limiting beliefs. I was holding a lot of limiting beliefs. And I was lost, let's say, lost in the sea of external validation. My value comes from what I'm doing, what I can show, what I can hold in my hand. And because of that awareness, the awareness of I am here, I made a move of no. Like, what if I go inside? What if I put my attention in who am I. I am the gift, and I've changed a lot within a year. I am not the same person I was a year ago, and there are accomplishments. And what I found is that the accomplishments have to do, if I want to use the same word, the accomplishments have to do with who I am and the things that I changed inside me. I discovered that the biggest gift was that my validation now is internal. After losing my body, and I've shared about this in this podcast, when I arrived to America, I thought that I had the best body I've ever had. And if I want to explore that idea, like, this is the body I've ever had. And the next one will be even better. But talking about that, I thought I had the best body ever because I was super skinny, I was strong, I was like a model. I was perfect, for very aligned with society's goals of what is a perfect body. And I changed, so my body changed, and I received a few challenges from the universe because I asked for my evolution. So challenges. So I get to evolve. And I saw my body at some point with cellulite, with more fat, with more weight, and I didn't like it. That triggered a lot. And I tried so many things. I'm going to share another audio that I shared today on the WhatsApp group that I opened for meditations and like a private, more intimate group, awareness group. So I'm not going to go really deep into this because you will have that audio. And the idea behind sharing that audio is for you to experience me like that. Like, how am I when I share an audio, to this private community? After losing my body, I got to acknowledge that my validation cannot depend on an external thing. Like, I am not valuable because of my body or because of my accomplishments. And that statement, that perspective, opened a whole new world for my birthday, to talk about internal validation, to talk about all the things that changed within me. And if that was the only gift of a year, let's say it was not, I'm going to share more, it was not, but let's say just changing that was the only gift of this past year. If it was like that, if it would have been like that, it's an amazing, priceless gift. I cannot put a price to that. I saw myself different. Like, the past version of myself thought that she was valuable because of the outside. And now, 32, I'm changing. I changed. And now it's about me. Like, I know that I'm valuable because of who I am. And that sounds super woo-woo, super elevated, and at the same time so simple and so peaceful when you put your value where it is. And I share this analogy of when we want to prove our worth outside, is as if we are running to gain our heart. We're in this race to deserve our heart, to own our heart, and our heart is already inside of us. You don't need to run, you don't need to do something else to own what you already own, what's already yours, you know? So that changed my internal validation, and then that opened the conversation with a few clients of how this year specifically, my birthday is at the end of the year, almost at the end of the year, November 16th, and how this year was about internal evolution, inner evolution. I opened that door with clients and I started to see different things, because where you put your attention, energy flows. So I changed my perspective. It was not like the 30th birthday about sharing awareness or, let's say, reminders. It's a very, very powerful episode. It was not about sharing my accomplishments. It was about sharing the things I released. And my partner told me it's also a win when you get rid of things. Not about the accomplishments, what I received, but what I got rid of, what I released. And maybe this is an episode about inviting you to release, because the more I advance in this spiritual world, or the more I deepen my practice, or whatever you want to call it, I acknowledge how it is more simple than we think. It is about releasing. It is not about adding, becoming credentials. It is about going inside, deeper, releasing, remembering. It's not the struggle of doing, hustling. It is about becoming who you are, remembering who you are, walking with purpose, taking aligned action, sleep, take care of yourself, putting yourself first. It is about those things. I started that movement and I decided I'm going to record the episode, my birthday episode, after my birthday. This is the first time I record the birthday episode, after my birthday, because I want to share what happens. That was my intention. And my birthday was a gift. Turning 32 was a gift. I woke up right next to a man that I choose to love, that I love. I received love from his children. They put balloons and they had 32. And they had gifts for me, and they had a presentation and a letter that broke me in the most beautiful way. Like, I was crying like a baby, like a 7-year-old. I cried because I was receiving everything I prayed for, everything and then more. The letter, and then I received gifts, physical gifts, and I had lunch with friends, and one of my best friends appeared out of the blue. She was not supposed to be there because she was traveling, but as a surprise, she and her husband came, so I received them, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. My mom-in-law, I received friends. Oh, I had a yoga class before that with also friends, and this is my favorite instructor at the gym we go. I received that, and then we came back home to snuggle, to be with each other, to enjoy. It was a very, very loving birthday. And I wrote one thing about my birthday. What I received, all the gifts and all the love, because it was a lot. It was really pure love, pure infinite love. I wrote, what I received is a mirror to my state of inner consciousness. This is only a mirror of my inner consciousness. What I'm seeing is a reflection of who I am. So, can you feel it? Like, that was a gift. That I had the awareness to see this. And also, I'm seeing all this because of the awareness I am. I'm receiving this pure, authentic, infinite, sincere, profound, great love because I am that same love. That's the gift in itself. After that, after I wrote this, the very next day, I went to hell and back. Or I experienced an initiation. I had, and my bullet point here is hysterical meltdown. My anniversary with my partner was November 11th. So that means it was Monday, and then my birthday, since my birthday is November 16th, was Saturday. So a wonderful, wonderful gift. A wonderful week. And if we want to talk about universal laws, the law of polarity exists. So, as up, as down, as right, as left, as light, as darkness. Long story short, it was a wonderful week. And the very next day of my birthday, November 17th, I experienced one of the hardest, toughest initiations of my life. A hysterical meltdown. This was tinted with my body fighting something. I don't know if it was a flu. I don't know. I am not. If it is not a life-threatening situation, I do not take pills. I do not go to the doctor. I've always been that way. So it was not a life-threatening thing. It was just very uncomfortable because I couldn't breathe and I couldn't talk and I was coughing and yeah. This hysterical meltdown was deep. And I remember that I asked for evolution. And also my partner asked for us evolving. He asked that as our anniversary intention. And I remember that I laughed like, oh my gosh, please don't ask for this. Because, no, I said, you just ask for evolution. And oh my gosh, like no one evolves without being challenged. So good luck for us. Or something like that, I said. making fun of that, and well, initiation, a lot of discomfort, a lot of limiting beliefs and heavy emotions came to the surface. Like a lot. Limiting beliefs about everything and anything, about what I was receiving, how uncomfortable it was, like, and those moments where you experience a meltdown, those are the moments you evolve, because first of all, you get to see who you are now. You get to prove to yourself that you are the person that you are saying you are. You get to rehearse this new version of yourself. So, great gift. I saw my limiting beliefs, and your limiting beliefs are all those things you think. Well, let me organize my idea. All the things that you think they're not possible for you. This is not achievable. Men are XYZ. It's not going to be easy for me. I will have to sacrifice this. Those are limiting beliefs. I experienced all my limiting beliefs. I felt very, very uncomfortable, like not feeling myself, very bad. I remember that a few days, let's say 3 days, I didn't meditate, I didn't move my body. I was just in a bad spot, experiencing like a lot of discomfort, a lot. And a lot of revelations. Those are the moments I need to choose, and I'm going to use this word on purpose. Those are the moments I need to get to the mat. I need to sit down with myself. Those are the moments where I need to shift the story. And I didn't do it, and thanks that I didn't do it, now I know this. And I want to share this with you with the words of your body, using an analogy about your body. Your body can never be out of balance. Even when you think that your body is out of balance, it is in balance because it is showing you the gift. It is showing you the new perspective that you require to get to the next level of yourself. So it is never out of balance. Even when it is out of balance, it is in balance. So now that I didn't meditate, I didn't move my body for 3 days, thanks to that, thanks that I was out of balance, I was in balance to see these things. How those moments are the moments that change everything. When your mind is like, no, we're not going to do this. And you show your mind. You take control of your mind. Just to say, I'm the one in charge. You are not the one choosing. I am the one choosing, and you are my tool. You work for me so I can manifest what I truly desire. Another aha moment was that everything is up to me. Everything in your life, the light and the darkness, it is all up to you. And that is one of the greatest blessings of this experience, planet, world, universe. It is all up to you and you only. Like no one has the power to create, uncreate something for you. You are the only one that can create or uncreate whatever the fuck you want to create or uncreate. That is a gift. This very, very challenging moment led me to acknowledge, to get to know my limiting beliefs. And today, I will say that today, I started this new version of myself. All those challenges, uncomfortable situations gave birth to the next version of myself. And I knew, or I caught it when I saw my new car. I bought my very first Texan car. My very first car in Texas. And I saw the car. It is a really, really cool story because I bought a car that I liked but didn't love first. And long story short, the car broke within an hour. All the oil, I don't know what type of oil, but something, I don't know if it was an oil to begin with, but the coolant or something like that got out of the car completely within an hour. I didn't even arrive to my house. From the dealership to my house, didn't arrive. Weird. I called the dealership. This happened. And because of that, they gave me the price I was able, I was able and I wanted to pay for the car that I own now. So they gave me the price I was asking for, the car, everything worked out for me to have the car that now I have. And before I accepted the car, I was very honest with myself. Like, I chose this other car because this is the car my partner wanted for me. This is the option. This is a more convenient, or I thought, this is the option he wants. This is what he wants. So I'm gonna please him. And then when it broke and I was obviously feeling things, I remember to feel gratitude. Like, I remember to, please, Carolina, just be grateful for this. Be grateful and you will open the door for miracles. I was grateful. I was aware of all the things I was feeling. And I had a moment with myself to acknowledge, okay, I chose this car because I was trying to please him, even though he didn't ask me to please him. This is what I was trained to do. My mom raised me for this. So I did that. I made my choice to please him. If it was not about him, if it was about me, about what I want, what car would I choose? What car do I want to choose? Because at some point I was in the, okay, we're going to give you the other car, this offering, or we're going to fix this one for you and you can choose between both. I chose the one I really, really, truly wanted. Like, if it was not about pleasing someone else. And I remember because my dad helped me with the car, with a part of the car to pay cash. I remember that I was following my dad's and my partner's guidelines. Like, okay, this is what you need to check and this and that. And it was wonderful because my partner saved me from a car that it was not in good conditions. The motor was open or had been open in the past. So he saved me from that. And my dad as well gave me really great tools. And at the end, this is like the merge of the physical and also the energetic world. at the end, this happened. So I was in the kitchen asking my intuition, like, okay, like, if I were to do it different, if I were to do it different, if I were to trust in my intuition, what would I choose? And I chose the car I own now without all the check-ins, without doing all the things that my dad and my partner asked me to. I was just following my intuition, and I remember that I told him, I'm going to choose this car because this is the car I want. And if it goes bad, because it's a used car, if it goes bad, if it breaks, at least I know that I was 100% sure of this. I was 100% sure of this car. And if it breaks, it's going to be a miracle, and it's going to be great, and it's going to lead to my evolution. But I'm going to choose it because this is what I truly, truly want. And if I go down, I will go down full force because I am choosing it full force. Oh my gosh, I want to cry because this chapter of my life showed me how I was functioning. I was functioning with limiting beliefs of, this is a lot of love. I need to destroy it because I didn't grow up with this. Like, I'm used to fights, I'm used to less love, so I need to destroy it. And because of that, I was obviously holding emotions of, it is not possible, men do this and that. I was judging my partner, I was judging myself, I was judging everything unconsciously. And today that I was doing my meditation, today that I initiated a new chapter of my life, of myself, I was seeing it clearly. Oh my gosh, my wounds were in the way of what I truly desired. This is new. This is uncomfortable because it is love. It is a love that I have never ever experienced. And I was trying to destroy it because it is not familiar. So it's about me breathing here and installing new beliefs. And wonderful. It is all up to me. And that is the gift. So my car, I received the car that I really wanted. And when I saw the car, the physical thing, I got it. I am able to see this car outside, like I am seeing this because I changed. Because I changed inside. That's the only reason I can see the car outside. I changed my reflection. I can see different things because I made the movements inside. That is a gift. And this car is a proof. This car, I remember that I wanted the car because I wanted to feel free. And when I see the car, the first thing that I put inside my car is, I am grateful. I put it on the screen to see it. I'm grateful, the AirTag, the keychain of my past Audi, the one that I own in Mexico. And I put this. The car, I wanted the car because I wanted to feel free. So the rule says you can attract the thing, you will attract the thing, you will manifest it when you become the same energy of that thing, when your frequency is aligned with the frequency of that thing. So I wanted the car to feel free, and when I'm doing it on reverse, I'm celebrating because that means, the car means that I changed, that I felt free inside of me, and that movement created the car. So it is very, very different. In the past, I wanted the physical things to feel better on the inside. And now, because I feel better on the inside, I'm receiving the physical things. And the physical things add to my life. They are not a necessity as they were. And I'm still working on that. Don't get me wrong. It's not accomplishment. It is an everyday choice. Whew. I didn't know this episode would be this profound, and I'm grateful. Every time I am here, I enjoy it a lot. I receive life when I'm here, and I am profoundly grateful for you that you're listening to me wherever you are. Like, you open your heart to me, and that is priceless. That is another gift for me, a birthday gift. So thank you. You are my vision board. You were my vision board, and now you're here listening to me. How did I get so lucky? I started a new chapter of my life, and I was meditating 2 days ago, at the gym. Meditating this 71-minute meditation, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza, and there are 2 different versions, body parts, water rising. My favorite is the body parts, so I did it for months, and the water raising, I chose it by accident for the second time. This is the second time I do the meditation, that meditation, 71 minutes. And there was a point where my mind wanted to stop. My mind wanted to stop the meditation, wanted me to move my body, to get out of the seated position. This is very uncomfortable. Just go, 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 go. And I'm sharing with you, those are the moments where you take control of your mind. Like, no, girl. Like, I'm the one that's in charge, and we're going to do this. We're going to go beyond the familiar thing. We're going to break the comfort zone. We're going to go one step ahead, because your dreams don't live inside your comfort zone. Because if it was like that, you were already living your dreams. You will be already living your dreams. I went through that, like, on purpose, with full force. And this connects with what I was about to share about my limiting beliefs that I forgot, but now I remember. I was going halfway, or I was not giving my all to this new chapter of my life, this partner, this family, because I felt insecure. I felt, oh my God, like, this is something very, very new. I need to destroy it. And I was not going full force. And guess what I was seeing? The reflection of that. Today, I feel the new software. My software update is complete. And I made the connection, like, wow, what I was seeing is the reflection of me being afraid of this, me believing that this is not possible, me destroying this, and me not going full force. What if I go full force? What if my love is just unconditional? What if my love can reach another level of freedom, another level of awareness? What if another level of purity is possible? What if I go beyond? And I'm already feeling the best I've ever felt in my life. Today. I went through during my meditation, I didn't listen to my mind, or well, yeah, I did listen to my mind complaining, and I didn't care. Like, I stayed, I took deep, deep breaths, and I stood there. No, I stayed there, yeah. I stayed there without standing up. Like, I stayed there, seated. And I remember I finished the meditation feeling fucking invincible. Like, invincible. Yeah, that's how you say it, right? Invincible, authentic, with an open heart. And that is the key to attract whatever you want. Invincibility, this grounded invincibility that you know you are. Period. Authenticity, you are in alignment with your heart desires, with what makes your heart blossom. And in the next audio, I will share about that. When I wanted to fix my body, and there's a whole other chapter about fixing that word specifically, but when I wanted to create a different body, let's say, I tried a lot of things, the things that society told me I required to create the body I wanted now, or at that point. And that was so very not authentic that obviously I didn't create the body I wanted, because I was following someone else's book and not my book. I was not in alignment with myself, with my body, with my truth. So authenticity, invincibility, authenticity. Like, now I'm adding the movement that I love. Like, I love Pilates. I love it. Like, I love it. Even there's a lot of people that say, oh, you cannot get rid of cellulite with Pilates, you need heavy weights. Well, guess what? Like, it is gone, because I'm doing what I want to do. Authenticity, who I am at the very, very core. And an open heart. An open heart. If you open your heart, everything will be okay. The darkness, the bad things in the world, let's say, yeah, because darkness, okay, we're going to change that word. The things that you do not like, the pain, all the negative things, they can only exist in a closed heart. If you have your heart wide open, even the pain feels lighter, because you have your heart really, really open. You are trusting. You know God got you, the universe got you. You know you are protected. You know the pain is also in alignment with the next version of yourself. You're there. You are very, 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 very powerful with an open heart. And I discovered this when I went beyond my mind, beyond the limits of my mind. Invincibility, authenticity, and my open heart that makes me magnetic to my heart desires. So to wrap up this episode, I'm talking about the outside being a reflection, how the outside is a reflection of our inside world. And one of my clients, students, asked me, so what's the inside? And I said, the inside is energy. The inside is our repetitive thoughts and emotions, because a repetitive thought with emotion creates a belief. A belief is just a thought that you keep thinking over and over again, over and over again, over and over again, and now it has emotion, and now it rules your life. So the inside are your beliefs, and your beliefs are pretty much the rules that apply to you, the rules that apply to your world, the rules of your game. If you believe that XYZ is not possible, that's your rule. So that is going to apply to you, to your relationships, to your job, to your money situation, to your body, to your entire human experience. Those are your beliefs, your rules. And we are always believing in something, whether it's positive or negative. We're always believing in something, because I was at my meditation today, and at the end, this is a morning meditation. I change my meditations, and they're usually guided meditations. Let's say the 80% of the time they're guided meditations, Joe Dispenza's meditations. How many times I've said meditations? And at the end, it said, believe. And then I made the connection. We are always believing in something, whether it is great or not, whether we believe that, oh, it's going to be bad. I believe in the limitation. I believe in me not being worth it. I believe in I have to chase the things that I desire, because if not, they're not going to come to me. I believe in this is not possible. I need to sacrifice XYZ. I need to betray myself to have this. Like, we're always believing in something. So connecting it to the first idea of this episode, what if it's about releasing? What if it's about believing in the real thing that creates the outside thing? Believing in your connection, going deeper, going inside. Believing in that, instead of believing on the things that you can see with your eyes, that Joe Dispenza shared on a podcast with Luis Marta Iguereda's husband. I don't know the name, but Luis Holes. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Joe Dispenza sharing this podcast, the probability of us perceiving reality is 0. What our eyes are seeing is very inaccurate. So instead of believing of that inaccuracy, I don't know if that word exists, let's say yes. Instead of believing of that, we can go inside and start to believe, choose to believe on the inner world. The inner world is the one that creates the outside world. So changing the mirror, changing the perspective, because it is only a mirror. Like, changing our attention to inside. Like, what if I change inside? What if it's about inside? Because if I were to do another episode this year about my accomplishments month by month, the same way I did it the last year, right now I do have more accomplishments. Like, I do have more physical things that I desire. Like, I do, starting from the man, like, for example, the family, the body, the awareness, the car. Like, if I were to list the physical things, there are now more, because I am a different container. I am a better version of myself. And this is what saves me from the limitation. I always think, if the past version of myself created XYZ and it was great, this version of myself is going to create something even better, because now I'm more aware. Like, I don't have to be afraid of what if it goes bad, because now I'm a better version of myself. So what I create here is even better, because I am closer to God. I am closer to the universe. I am closer to myself. So in that, we're always believing in something. What if you gift yourself the believing in yourself, believing in your connection, believing in God, believing in universe, believing in your higher self, believing in the energy, believing in the core of it all, energy. Because sometimes, and this is my bullet point, we are photo shooting the worst case scenario. Like, we are believing in the negative story that hasn't happened. Like, we believe in the past, or what our mind is telling us about the past. And then not only that, we Photoshop. Yeah, we Photoshop. That was the thing. We're Photoshopping. I don't know if that exists also, okay? We are editing that image. We're making it worse. And we believe those scenarios. It is just changing the perspective, changing the job. Like, if you're doing that, automatically you can change the perspective to doing it to the scenario that you really want to experience. And this is the thing about your subconscious mind. We're 95% unaware of what we're doing. Like, 95% unaware of what is happening, because 95% is our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind is creating 95% of our reality. So we're unaware of what's happening there. And that's our job, to go to our subconscious mind, to reprogram our subconscious mind, to put different beliefs, different rules, so you get to see different things on your outside world. And to reprogram your subconscious mind, I do have an episode about subconscious mind. And my favorite tool right now is meditation, but I also journal. So meditation, hypnosis, journaling, movement, asking questions. Go and listen to the episode. Install new things in your mind, like nourish your mind with all the stories that will convince your mind that it is not only possible but inevitable for you. This will be the 32-year-old episode. The episode of the 32-year-old Carolina. And the greatest gift is that I am. And one day I will get to listen to this episode. Can you imagine? Like, I will be 80 listening to this episode, and I'll be crying. I'm already crying at 80 listening to this, celebrating my braveness. The braveness to say, I felt that way, I went through this, I discovered limiting beliefs, I changed them, I went beyond my mind, I discovered my invincibility, my authenticity, my open heart. Those are the keys for a magnetic heart. And now I know that my rules are my beliefs, and I can change them with these tools. I'm in control, and I can design the best case scenario, and then add more, and then add more, and then add more. And what's the key? Going to myself, going inside, remembering that it is inside. Like, I can change the inside. It is only up to me. I got this. I already won in life. So this is my birthday episode, and with all the energy, the magic, the miraculousness of a birthday, I send you a big, big, big hug, just to pamper you with this energy of possibilities, of lightness, of wonderfulness. And I will catch you in the next episode. I love you. I did it. I fucking did it. I'm awake.